It was pouring that night, merciless sideways rain that sliced through the air like it had something to prove. I remember the front door slamming shut behind me, the cruel sting of laughter leaking through the crack. "Let's see how long he lasts out there," someone giggled. In that moment, I stopped being a husband. I became a drenched, pathetic figure left shivering on the doorstep. I stood there, locked out of my own house, my wife's silhouette flickering behind drawn curtains. Inside, her friends clinked wine glasses and celebrated their little act of cruelty. They thought it was hilarious. They believed I'd crawl back eventually. But I didn't. 13 years. That's how long I stayed gone. Long enough for my name to fade from the mailbox. Long enough for Laura to marry. Twice. But not long enough to forget what she did. Back then, I thought we were unshakable. Me and Laura, we had that kind of love, or so I believed. She'd smile at me like I was her whole world. She used to whisper dreams in the dark. Children, a forever home, a future. I believed every word. God, I was a fool. Looking back now, the warning signs were always there. Her friends, Monica, Jess, and Leela, never respected me. Laura started laughing with them, not at them. Date night turned into girls' night, and eventually, I became little more than a placeholder in my own marriage. But I didn't realize the knife was already buried deep until I felt the pain of it twist. That night, I walked away from everything. The house, the car, the keys, and the desperate version of myself that just wanted to be loved. I vanished. First to a shelter, then to the docks. I found work on a freighter heading east. No one asked questions. It was just hard labor, sea air, and silence. But silence doesn't erase memory. I remembered everything. I remembered Laura's voice, cold and sharp as she mocked me. I remembered Jess pointing her phone at me, filming it like a joke. I remembered Monica's drunken slur, "He's too soft to walk away." They were right, back then. But that version of me didn't survive. Years passed. I rebuilt myself, country by country. I learned how people think, how easily they lie, how quickly they reveal themselves when they think no one's paying attention. I learned how to wait. I learned how to disappear. And when I had the means, I learned everything about them. Laura had reinvented herself as the director of a sleek boutique PR firm, built on flattery and carefully packaged half-truths. Jess had been arrested for credit card fraud. Monica had divorced. Leela had moved overseas. They scattered like cockroaches when the lights come on. And I waited. 3 months ago, Laura received a grant proposal. Seemed legit. New firm, new investor. It was all fake. The name. The company. Except for the money. That part was real. I needed a reason to face her again. We arranged a meeting in a quiet hotel lounge. She didn't recognize me at first. The beard, the straight posture, the eyes that had seen oceans and storms, none of it fit the man she threw into the cold. She smiled politely, extended her hand. I shook it, and when I let go, I left a small USB drive in her palm. "Your past," I murmured. The drive contained 2 files. One raw, unedited clip from 13 years ago, Laura's voice, laughing at me in the rain. Jess's shrill giggles. Monica's wine-fueled jabs. The full scene, never posted online, just saved for laughs. The second video was my edit. Clean, sharp, professionally cut. Perfect for media release. Someone in their old group had saved the original footage. It cost me 10 grand to buy it off them. Worth every cent. That night, the messages started. 1 missed call. Then 10. Then 50. By the time she hit 215, she was pleading. Apologies. Begging. Typing with trembling fingers. I didn't answer. Instead, I anonymously sent out the evidence I'd been collecting. Fraudulent tax filings, fake employee records, shady NDAs with vague clauses. Her company collapsed in under a week. Then came the PR gala. Annual awards, flashing lights, cameras, the kind of stage Laura lived for. She stepped up to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award. The screen behind her glitched, then lit up. The rain. The laughter. Let's see how long he lasts out there. The crowd gasped. Phones went up. People murmured. She stood frozen. I watched from the back of the room. No one noticed me. Just another figure in the shadows. By dawn, the media frenzy was unstoppable. Laura disappeared from social media. Her new husband packed up and left. Poetic justice. Last week, I walked past her house. She was sitting alone on the porch, shoulders hunched, rain falling gently around her. No umbrella, no friends, no laughter. Just her, soaked through, staring at nothing. She looked up and saw me. Recognition flickered in her eyes. Her mouth opened, maybe to say sorry, maybe to beg. I kept walking. People ask why I never returned, why I vanished so completely. Here's the truth. That night, they didn't just lock me out of my home. They shut the door on the man I used to be. And the version of me they laughed at, the broken one, the one who needed love, he died in that storm. The man who came back. He doesn't knock. He breaks the door down.